call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Penn Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense will go on the attack first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Found a little bit of running room, knocked out at the 24 after a pickup of 4. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Using the quick game. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And this is blocked. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They don't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawkeyes offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else.
Oh!
So you're competing in this conference, middle of the season. You can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down to 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The give to the tailback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To throw, it's Bell. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top.
Oh, my God.
Picked off. What a play to set
That was my
up.
fault.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Bell. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Why did you fucking jump, man? Swat, jump, something. God damn.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's got him in the flat. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing what...
Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh, my God.
Fires and picked off. Looking for more room. At the 30.
He was wide the fuck open. How?
Iowa. And they turn it into a defensive score.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids.
2 freaking mistakes. Come on.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Oh, better look out. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Finds a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing.
Bro, come on. That was sick, bro.
Where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Thanks to grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. The give to the back. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Nittany Lions started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! The AT unit on the field.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the Colts team able to make the tackle. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hawkeyes are marching down the field. Handoff to the single back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single...
Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Under fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold up.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like third and long, and they're not trusting the quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses, but man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on third and long.
They'll try to pop the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it. It's Dowdell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Dyer. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Gets it out fast. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. It's caught. He'll work his way down to the 28. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll need to put some leg in this one. A 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. Oh, he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively.
Thank you.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
That was close. Too damn close.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wide.
Thank you.
Oh, it's picked off.
Defense showing up now, boy. Defense showing up.
It back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Bell. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The guy was open. He was there.
And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, no, wrong way.
Punt and try to pick up some yards. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
Oh,
He'll
shit.
keep it himself.
Wrong read.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. The problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the way into the end zone. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Bell.
Boing.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Definitely stepped it up defensively.
Makes the catch. Wants to make a move
come on,
upfield.
Ooh,
The solid
6,
return
man.
there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Good timing on the quick out. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Third down, red zone play, well alive. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away.
Panicked
on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end.
What the hell?
First down, still on his feet.
Come on, Scooter.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Okay.
He's going for the goal line.
I didn't expect that.
Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. North Texas is going to walk off the field there in Denton with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one, Sal. Turning it on. Still on his feet. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And some room to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff.
Oh, my God.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping
Jason,
up.
can you do me a favor? Can you give me a ginger ale, please? Okay.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Bell. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly. There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
Y'all have a problem with this formation, so.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Oh, come on, that's 6.
There he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the stomping has commenced. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I am.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Bell. Flips it out in the flat. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive.
I knew it was going to be right there.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
With the catch, it's Hawk. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it.
What?
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes over the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Hawk close to the marker. It's Hawk. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's down. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Dropping back, it's Bell. On the run, fires downfield. Complete to the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point is good. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards.
Huh?
I don't care.
What'd she ask?
Short.
they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Oh, he's got some space. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Bell. Gets it out quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. And the Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Getting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They'll try the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened. Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but a big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answers. I mean, he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking tackles. This guy's been a game wrecker.
With the catch, it's McFadden. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They'll make stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter. One more play to pad the stats. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement, the epilogue, the finishing touch. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense